What is good, my friends? We are back yet another night. New York Yankees are currently beating the Minnesota Twins, and water is apparently wet, I guess. It's like the most obvious shit ever. The Yankees always beat the Minnesota Twins. It doesn't even freaking matter. Giancarlo's having a phenomenal night. We'll talk about all that stuff. I wanted to hop on earlier before the game. Tomorrow, though, I will be streaming said game, as long as it's not a day game. I don't think it's a day game tomorrow, but I should be streaming. I think it's a night game tomorrow. Should be streaming tomorrow's game, and we will be talking about it. In case this is your first time here, I am JoezMcfly. Thank you. And we are, this is JoezMcfly TV on YouTube. Appreciate you. And yeah, guys, we are here today. We are not doing a watch along, but I'm watching the end of this game and then talking about the full game and the Yankees most probably winning their first series in a while. And the Yankees have lost 5 out of their last 6 series. They've obviously been reeling. It's been hard for them to win series. Last night, Aaron Boone talked to Carlos Rodon and told him something. There's something that he told him. And then today, Carlos Rodon comes out and he delivers for the Yankees. He gives the Yankees 7 innings pitch. The first pitcher to pitch 7 innings for the New York Yankees since Carlos Rodon himself did it back on July 1st against the Cubs. The bullpen has received its rest, and the Yankees are in good shape, and I like where this is at. I think this is the perfect game to bring in frickin' Williams. I don't know if... Oh no, Tim Hill's pitching. Be a perfect game to bring Williams' bum ass in to, try to get his ass right. And we'll go from there. Guys, how are you guys doing today? What's good with the chat? How are you guys vibing? I need to know everything from you guys. Please let me know. Please let me know. I need to know. How you guys feeling about this game? Giancarlo with an awesome game. Chris Rose has some stuff I don't agree with about Giancarlo, but Hall of Fame shit is Hall of Fame shit. We'll just wait until the end of the career, and then we'll talk about Giancarlo, whether he's a Hall of Famer or not, Got the game up here. So we're watching that. We'll do some around the league. We'll talk about the storylines of this game. We'll talk about who's the star of this game and all of that stuff. We're going to keep watching the end of this Yankee game, too, because right now we're in the middle of it. Look at that. This is a ground ball to McMahon. Good stuff right there. Giancarlo 4 for 5 with 3 RBI tonight. Gotta love it. Absolutely, New York Beast. Let's go. It's crazy how good we are against Minnesota. Bro, I cannot. There's things in life that you cannot explain. There's things in life that don't make any sense. And you know what? It's not for us mere mortals to make sense of it, okay? The Yankees will always beat the Minnesota Twins, okay? Always beat the Minnesota Twins. They love them, okay? And there's nothing against the Twins. They face good twin teams, they beat them. They face bad twin teams, they beat them. It's just a matter of fact situation that just happens when the Yankees face those boys. And you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? That's just the balance of the world. I really felt coming into this, I'll be honest with you guys, before I start reading the chat. I really felt that if the Yankees could not figure out ways to beat the Minnesota Twins, that this team is a cooked team, 100% cooked. Like they're not even viable type shit. Yeah. It's crazy what a couple of wins can do to you. I'm trying with every fiber in my body not to fall into the, oh, I believe in this team again shit. I'm just not doing it. Again, this is the Twins. The Yankees have to beat the Twins. If the Yankees want to show me something and they want me back and they want me to start believing in this team, what do they have to do? Beat the Red Sox. Beat the Red Sox. You beat the Red Sox, and you got to play well until that series as well. You beat the Red Sox, and I'm with it. I'm down. I'm back. You know, you got me back. But if you don't, then I don't want to hear it, bro. You just pretenders. You feel me? So, that's basically where I'm at. What's good, Willie? All right, let's do some Noti Squad in the chat. Man, you guys are here as soon as the notification went live. So I want to shout you guys out as soon as you guys pull up. So what's up? Who's in the chat right now? 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 Chat right now. Who's in the chat right now? Who's in the chat right now? All right, let's go. We got Joseph, NYY. My man been around for a minute. I know you, Joseph. Your was good. We got Tegan's, Darden Beck. I see you, Pop. Boston Celtics champ. I see you. Answer Muhammad. Ella. Ella Música Storm Lover. Let's go. New York Beast. Willie in the chat. K Galaxy. J Jill Money was good. 80 was good. I see you ADHD. NY Beast, I see you guys. Ellen was good. Ellen Coqui, Mark, Kevin, I see you guys in the chat. Julio, John, let's go. EJ in the chat. Shout out pronto para ti, papá. My man, Sports Scorebot. Berserk was good. Shout out to you guys hopping in here early. You know, ready to chop it up. Yankees are winning right now, currently 8-1, and that's good. Peak Mike Stanton, 4 hits, El Diablo. You already know. I'm watching you from France. You are the most famous Yankee fan here. Hey, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, so this game is... Oh, Jazz with a fly ball to center field. Oh, gets to by him. They look diving catch attempt, but he misses. Jazz is going for 3. He's going for 3. And he's on third with a triple, a leadoff triple, baby. Let's go. Yankees, man, this is a get-right series if I ever seen one, man, where the Yankees, sometimes you need a reminder of who the fuck you are, bro. And you got to face a bum team to do it, bro. You got to do that. Like, sometimes they just forget. Looks like the Mets just won their game against the Atlanta Braves, 13-5. You see the Mets. That could be another get-right series for the Mets. Sometimes you need these get-right series to get you going, to make you, like, believe, like, you know what? Yeah, we can do this. Like, what the hell? What? Like, shake off that dumb shit, you know? And that's what needs to happen sometimes. Shout out to Yankee BX for the follow as well. Yeah, we were in first place at some time for a reason. Exactly. Oh, the Blue Jays are winning. They're beating the Cubs 5-1 right now, according to the Sports Scorebot. So it's looking like, yeah. Como dijo Willie Randolph, necesita meterle miedo a los equipos de nuevo. Y Minnesota es ground ball to second. Es el ejemplo perfecto para empezar. A run scores, and it is 9-1. That's an RBI right there for Escada.
Well, the RBI, you can credit Jazz for getting out of the box and getting to third base. So as you ground out.
Jordan said, yo, what's good, Sam, man? Jordan says, with the chat Michael K and Girardi were having about taking Stanton out defensively if Belly got out. Oh, that ball hit the base. It doesn't matter. He's out. That Stanton got out defensively. Okay, let me go back to reading it. Interesting proposition. If the golden hitter rule got passed, who do you Oh, golden hitter rule. Explain the golden hitter rule for me, please. Who do you think? Who do you choose, Stanton or Judge? I choose Stanton. But explain to me the golden hitter rule real quick. I think I have a vague idea of what it is, but just explain it to me real quick. I think it's like if you take out a batter for defensive purposes, that they can still hit, if I'm right. Rangers lead the Diamondbacks 2-1. We need the Diamondbacks to win, guys. Need the Diamondbacks to win. Salute to Rodon. He could have collapsed, but held through after the bases loaded. Bro, guys, Carlos Rodon had 31 pitches in the first inning, okay? And they had the bases loaded. They only scored 1 run, and he was able to get out of that. For him to, then he pitched 31 pitches in the next 3 innings, got his pitch count under control, and then was able to give the Yankees a nice long outing. The Yankees now have back-to-back outings with length, which is great, bro. Like I told you yesterday, Will Warren was the last time that the Yankees even went 6 innings, and that was back on the 30th of July, I believe, which feels like forever. And then you have now a Yankee has finally gone 7 innings, you know. Will Warren went 6 2/3 yesterday, but he went 7 innings, and that's the first time that it was done, like I said earlier, since Rodon did that like back in July 11. So this is a clutch outing for Rodon, and there's something of a momentum you could build with it, starting pitcher wise. So like Rodon said, like there's something that Boone pulled him aside, like after the start yesterday and after the Yankees won, pulled him aside and said, yo, all right, we passing you the rock. You feel me? We're getting you in type shit. And then now, who's pitching tomorrow? Luis Hill? No, not Luis Hill. It's Cam? Is it Cam Schlittler?
Boy, those are good old days there.
I think it is Cam.
2-2.
Wow. Is it Cam? I think it is Cam Schlittler tomorrow against Joe Ryan. Am I right? Let me just check. Why am I asking chat? Okay, Cam. Now, Cam has not gone 6 innings yet. He hasn't. He's gotten 5. He's got 5 in the third. He has not gotten 6 innings. So that would be a good growth step for him if he could get 6. Now, he's got a good lineup to do it against. So, and that lineup actually does not hit fastballs really well. They hit breaking balls really well. So it'll be on him, you know, to utilize his fastball correctly. That's a pop-up from Volpe, and it looks like the Twins are out of this inning, and the Yankees are looking to close this out. They should bring in Devin Williams now. Bring in Devin Williams now. It would be smart to do so. So, yeah. I need this trend of the Yankee pitchers continuing to get 6 innings to continue, bro. We just need that. We need that, all right? And we need the Sox to start losing. Should we do around the league real quick? Yeah, I want to do around the league real quick. I don't know what's going on around the league yet. We just seen a couple of things from Sports Scorebot in the chat, but I don't know what else is going on. No idea what else is going on. Are those the Turtle Beach? Yes, they are. They kind of brolic though. Like I don't. They're good sound wise, but they're kind of brolic, like looking on my head. So that's the only part I don't really like about it. But it's still valid. All right, let's see here. What do we have? All right, we going around the league, guys. If it goes and I end up losing video service, let me know, please. Let me know, please. All right, let's look around the league real quick. Around the league is brought to you by you guys because you guys are here. Let's go and take a look and see what's happening in Kansas City. It looks like the Nationals are trailing, trailing the Kansas City Royals 8-5 in a series nobody cares about. Milwaukee Brewers, the best team in all of baseball, putting it on the Pittsburgh Pirates and doing what they're supposed to do against a team that they're supposed to do it against. They're winning 12-0. They are about to be 75-44, chat. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeti de los Santos is in. Why? Why is Yeti in?
Point. I mean, he's a guy that you can depend on for multiple innings too at times. So he's taking what you said earlier about a lot of the Minnesota players that had an opportunity and it's kind of run with it.
Yeah, and the importance of him to the Yankees is a lot of times he'll be in games where you're losing or you're up a lot. And he gives multiple innings, giving people a day off, or he gives you a back because he.
I don't know. I don't know what Boone's doing anyway. All right, Colorado Rockies are beating the St. Louis Cardinals 3-0. Off to Texas we go in a series of interest for the Yankees. The Texas Rangers in the bottom of the sixth inning are leading the Arizona Diamondbacks 2-1. We obviously need Arizona to win. The Boston Red Sox are beating the Houston Astros because the Astros always roll over for the fucking Red Sox, bro. They always turn around, get bent over, and get railed by the freaking Red Sox. Look at this. The Red Sox just scored another run right now. It's now 7-0. As we stand here right now, they always sit there and get absolutely railed. They only play really well against the freaking Yankees. I'm sick of the Houston Astros, bro. Always the same shit, bro. I'm so sick and tired of this shit, bro. The Red Sox are always beating the Astros. Anyway, off to the Chicago we go. The White Sox, I don't even give a shit about this here. It's tied 1-1. The Angels are beating the Dodgers 2-1, 3-1 now. Ohtani stuck in another scandal. I don't know what that's about. They're getting sued by some people because they did something shady, real estate wise. Listen, first Ipe, now this. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm not gonna say nothing else. In San Francisco, San Diego's beating the San Francisco Giants 1-0. They're just getting on the way. It's the bottom of the first inning, and yeah. And then we have Tampa Bay and the A's later on. And Seattle beat. Oh yeah, there it goes. Seattle beat Baltimore 1-0. Wow, George Kirby went crazy, huh? Okay. Philly lost to Cincy 6-1. Cleveland beat the Marlins 4-3. And Toronto beat the Cubs 5-1, and the Mets beat the Atlanta Braves 13-5. So the Yankees will just stay status quo tonight. It's just another game off the schedule. Like, they gain no ground on nobody else unless the Red Sox blow this, which I don't think so. They just held serve, if anything. So they needed to win today, obviously. Now, what the Yankees need to do is they need to go in tomorrow and they need to sweep. The Yankees need to go out there tomorrow and sweep the Twins. So what you need to do with the Twins is sweep them. They're there to be swept. They're on the schedule to be swept. Now, it's not going to be easy for them to do that. Joe Ryan was an all-star, a legit all-star, not an all-star that was just put in because, you need a representative. Joe Ryan was a legit all-star. Okay. There it goes. Game time. That's a fly ball right there. Let's go. Yankees win. Yankees win. Much needed win for the New York Yankees. The Bombers remembered who they were and beat the Minnesota Twins 9-1. Let me get some GGs in the chat if you know about that. And yes, good GGs in the chat from you guys. Appreciate y'all. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. It says Ohtani going to jail before GTA 6 come out. That's crazy. All right. Let's look at some of the box score and talk about some of the guys and what happened here. Very good game for the Yanks. some people have some really good games here. Let's start with Giancarlo right away. I mean, do you guys want to start with Giancarlo or you want to go down the lineup? Let's start with Giancarlo because I feel like, is Giancarlo the player of the game or do we want to give it to Carlos Rodon? I'm giving it to Rodon. We gotta support the pitching right now. Carlos Rodon with 7 innings, 1 hit allowed, guys, 1 run, and 2 walks, and he had 5 Ks, lowers his ERA to 3.25. Gets his record to 12-7. Carlos Rodon does great. Tim Hill comes after him and delivers 1 inning, perfect inning, 1 K. De Los Santos comes in, 1 inning, perfect inning, 2 Ks. Great job for the pen. Great job for the pitching staff tonight. Let's look at the box score and just find out who did what so we can shout them out for doing what they were supposed to do today. Aaron Judge hit his first homer since coming back from the injury, and it was an absolute nuke. Let's go ahead and take a look at it right now. And where is it? Okay, I got it. Go ahead and take a look at the Aaron Judge homer, his 38th of the season. Oh, let me go ahead and come back here. Woo, boy, that's a homer. That is yeah. You hit it into this area, chat. You ready to go, man. That is Aaron Judge, and that is his 38th homer of the season. We love to see that. Do y'all love to see that? Because I know I love to see that. All right. Let's go for some of these moments here. This was... Oh, Volpe hit a big 3-run homer. Volpe hit a big 3-run homer earlier, too, to put this in a comfortable spot. Here we go. There he goes. That's a homer right there for Volpe. And good for Volpe, man. The 3-run homer. His 18th for the season. We all know he hasn't had the easiest season, guys. We all know he hasn't had the easiest season. And the good thing about it is that now, I don't know what happened within the last couple of days, his defense has looked so much better. The Yankees were actually out in the field earlier today doing a couple of things. Taking some extra infield practice, taking some extra outfield practice, doing defensive drills. They were doing PFPs for the pitchers, so they were working on that. You seen Doval out there; he was taking some reps, and that's good to see. I'll be honest with you; I was really happy to see that the Yankees were doing that. Did my camera freeze? No, it didn't. All right, good. Then we have Giancarlo in the bottom of the 5th coming up and hitting his 12th homer of the season, 12th homer since July 2nd, I believe. Yeah, what a beast. Oh, bro. Oh, my God. When Giancarlo hits the ball, man, you just know. Everyone in the ballpark knows. Look at all these people back here, bro. You know what these are called? Witnesses to this murder, all right? All of these guys right there, everybody's looking in the same direction. They know these are all witnesses to the murder of the ball. And look at Giancarlo standing there like that obvious, absolute GOAT that he is right there. Boom. Nobody hits the ball harder than Giancarlo Stanton, bro. And then, homie over here, Hatch, goes down the hatch. And that is good. Giancarlo playing the field, feeling good about himself. He had 4 hits on the night, went 4 for 5 with 3 RBI. Looks really good. Good for him. I love that. Love that. And the Yankees were great tonight. Cody Bellinger had a RBI walk, and then Giancarlo had another hit. This one was a RBI, a 2-run single to right field that he hit on a line, an absolute line. And here it is.
That's
Florola donated $20 through Super Chat. Inexcusable to not have Judge and G in the lineup together every night. I don't care if G has to play shortstop. BTW, he looks fine in the field and always hits better when he plays the field. He's just...
Let's go. I love that. I love that. Love that you said that. Appreciate that. Christoph, man, with the $20 super chat. Let's go. You're right. You're right about that. There's no excuse. Giancarlo likes to play the field. He likes how it feels and all of that. So he's just a ball player, like you said. Just a ball player. So I'm glad to see that. Appreciate the super chat. Seriously, hold on a second. Let me get my Uber here. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Had to pick it up before the Uber guy goes away and doesn't want to give me the food. All right. So, yeah, Giancarlo here. Now, he was the triple shy of the cycle. We all knew he wasn't getting that, guys. We all knew he wasn't going to get that triple, guys. Instead, he got the single. But it was a 2-run single. He made it 6-1. No, he made it 8-1. He made it 8-1, and it's a good look. Very happy for Big G. You know, that was very good of him. And a 4-hit night for him, man. Looks awesome. Looks awesome. Who else do I want to talk about tonight? Ben Rice doing a good job at catching. Then he played catch. He caught, and then they moved him over to first base. I do like the Yankees giving Wells some time off. You know, we talked about there was some bantering with Boone today, and in the bantering with Boone episode, they were talking about Wells. Boone was saying that Wells needs some time. Well needs some time off, and I agree with that. Sometimes you need that to get that mental break. He was swinging that bullshit, bro, and he just needs some time off. And they really like what Ben Rice has been doing behind the plate, and I think that's why they decided to bring in Escara when Ahmed Rosario got hurt. He also said that Ahmed Rosario is going to be out for the minimum amount of time. So he should be back as soon as the IL stint is over. Wouldn't be more than that. Did say that Fernando Cruz should be joining the Yankees in the Boston series. And what else did he talk about in that interview? Not sure what else he talked about in that interview. I think that was it mostly. Appreciate that super chat. Big time, my friend. Big time, my friend. In case you guys don't know, once again, if you guys have Amazon Prime, you guys head over to Twitch. You can support your boy. Just saying. All right. Just saying. All right. Just saying. If you want to support, I appreciate you. You want to come through, you get a free Amazon Prime subscription for your favorite Twitch streamer. I'm not pointing at anybody, but in case you see that, you can be able to head in that direction. You feel me? Just to be able to support your boy. You know what I mean? Just pull up, just in case you want to. Now you're not forced, but it is free. It is part if you have Amazon Prime, which you probably do because you probably order stuff off of Amazon. Okay? In case you want to support me, man. Let's go. Let's go. Kids are coming back. Schools are starting. All right? Schools are starting soon. All right, anyway, so let's go right here. I thought Jazz had the really good triple at the end. It was good for him. I love all that for him. I think Jazz needs to continue to see some good results. All of these guys need good results to continue to happen so that they feel confident against the really good teams. These are the bum teams, of course, so you know that they're supposed to win, but you got to try to figure it out. Looks like the Diamondbacks just tied the score, and that's good for us. We'd love to see Bellinger get off the schneid just a little bit and get going. Judge hitting that first homer, coming back, that's big. scare teams off a little bit because they were challenging them. Maybe they start walking them again and putting more runners on. And Giancarlo hitting the way that he is like, okay, what else can we do? What are your thoughts on Skeens getting blown up tonight? 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 homers. Happens. Skeens has been an unbelievable pitcher. He's been so good, especially coming into the league and doing what he's doing. What he had a sub-2 ERA. He's spectacular, bro. It's every pitcher can get rocked, bro. Even Scooble, anybody get rocked. It happens. He's still one of the best pitchers in the game. You know, it's just facts. It just happens. And he also came across one of the best teams, or the best team in all of baseball, in the Milwaukee Brewers, which I'm sure the Yankees wish that they kind of didn't make that trade. They could have used that third baseman. He's like playing great. What was his name? Caleb. I don't fucking remember. Yeah, his ERA only went up to 2.13, right? Yeah. Jazz went 2 for 3 today. That's good, man. With 2 walks. Caleb Durbin. Yep. Jazz going 2 for 3 is really good for him. We talked about yesterday how much he's been struggling since the All-Star break, guys. He's been struggling a lot since the All-Star break. And then for him, and everybody could struggle, but maybe he could be able to come back to like who he was and what he was doing before the All-Star break. They basically got him in the All-Star game. Because I think leading up to it, the last 15 or 20 games, he's batting like 377, something like that. So, yeah. The score just went final in Pittsburgh. Milwaukee Brewers, 14 to zip. No, they're in Milwaukee, not Pittsburgh. Damn. Let's hope the Houston Astros can stop being ass. How about that knuckleball from the Twins? Which knuckleball? They must have found Ryan Brown, stash of Roy's, bro. I don't know. They've been good. They have been since that series against the Yankees. Remember the Yankees in the beginning of the year? They rocked them. They've been unbelievable. Like unbelievable. Crazy good. I don't know why Boone decided not to pitch Devin today. I also think that maybe he's trying, the same thing with Wells, maybe he's trying to, if it's available, he's trying to also give him another mental day off. And the Yankees. Christoph!
Can we talk about schedule and
yes.
convince you to start thinking playoffs?
No.
Looks like it opens up pretty good.
Yeah, no.
With STL, Kai, TV aside from Boston.
Yeah, we could talk about it. But we could talk about it. We could talk about the schedule if you want. But I can't think about playoffs yet. I'm going to go ahead and like your super chat. I appreciate your super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Let me go ahead and do that. I actually love it when Nightbot reads something whenever you guys donate. Makes it easier for me to not have to read. We could take a look right here. Standing wise, all right, we'll do standings and I'll do the scoreboard. I'll do the schedule because you want to talk about the schedule. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about thinking about playoffs yet because I really don't like. Actually, you know what? We'll do that in standings right now. This is why. One, the Yankees have a road to go before they can convince me that they are not ass anymore. And beating the Twins is not doing it. Don't let the Yankees rope you in with whatever the hell they do against the Twins. They always beat the Twins, man. They always beat the Twins. If they didn't beat the Twins, then this stream is 5 minutes. This stream is 5 minutes. All right, here we go. So Toronto 70-50. They're 20 games over right now. Boston 65-55. They're 10 games over 500. Yankees are 60, but they're winning their game, so they're gonna win their game. So it doesn't matter. They're gonna be 66-55. The Yankees are 64-56 right now. Okay. All right. Let's go into the wild card. This is my issue here, right? Not only do the Yankees have to worry about the Guardians, which now they've kind of put a little bit. I don't want to say a little bit of distance, but they're one game out, and the loss. They're tied in the loss column here, but they're 2 games out in the win column, so it's 1 game difference. Losses matter here toward the end of the year. Don't look at wins. It's all about losses. The wins you can always get back. The losses you cannot. So I always look at the loss column, right? That's what you got to look at here. The Red Sox. While we're here, the Yankees hold this 3rd wild card spot. They have to leapfrog the Boston Red Sox, which it is what it is. The Astros are losing tonight. So if the Astros lose tonight, the Seattle Mariners, which they have won, will now tie the Houston Astros in the West. So this puts the Astros here, and the Seattle Mariners, but they're also tied for the division lead. I don't know if the Yankees are going to catch the first wild card. I don't even know if they're going to catch the Toronto Blue Jays. Yankees do have a series left with the Toronto Blue Jays. Yankees have a series left against these guys. They have a series left against the Toronto Blue Jays. They have a series left against the Red Sox, 4-gamer at Yankee Stadium. They have a series left again. Well, we'll do that, all right? So this is what it looks like right now, right? Now, the Yankees have been absolute ass, and they've deserved to not have our benefit of the doubt, okay? So I still believe that the Yankees won't make the playoffs until they convince me that they will, okay? I want them to convince me that they will, but I'm trying to save my heart. Here we go. Let's look at the Yankees schedule and the remaining end of schedule here. They have 4 more games against the Twins here. No. That is a lie. They have 5 more games against the Twins. They have a 4-game series in Minnesota, right? No, a 3-game series. Okay, so they got 4 more games against the Twins. That's tomorrow's game. Then they have a day off. Cardinals, which, by the way, I also think that that's another reason why Devin Williams did not pitch tonight. I think, I think Boone wants to give him kind of like a mental reset. 2, he wants to get him the hell out of Yankee Stadium and maybe get him on the road where he can try to get some success in lower leverage spots so that way he can be able to hopefully feel himself a little bit back. Anyway, 3 against St. Louis, which St. Louis, they're kind of like, they're a 500 team. They're a little bit over 500 right now, but they're teetering, they're kind of going back and forth for 500. And then they have an off day on Monday. So they have these 2 off days right now. So expect the Yankees to be very aggressive with their pen to go after this series and like really win this series. They have to win the series against the Cardinals. They have to take 2 out of 3 against the Cardinals. If you want to be taken serious, you have to. Then you get the off day, get a nice little rest where you could go back down to Florida and face the Tampa Bay Rays, who have been horrible. They've been really bad. They have been really bad. You have to face the Tampa Bay Rays, okay? They have to beat the Tampa Bay Rays. They got a 2-game series down there in Tampa that leads directly into a big-time 4-game series against the Boston Red Sox, right? You want to be taken serious, you got to beat the Red Sox. You got to take 3 or 4. You can't split. At this point, you can't split. A split with the Red Sox is like you just took games off of the schedule. You got to take 3 or 4 here. You have to. You have to against the Red Sox. That's the only way you roped me back into thinking that the Yankees are a playoff team again, bro. But their schedule is easy. After that, they got 3 against the Nationals. They got 4 against the White Sox in Chicago. Then they...
Tommy Barone donated $1.
Thank you, Tommy.
Through Super Chat. Cheers, Bra the Beer Mugs. Huge fan of you and go Yankees.
Hey, thank you so much, Tommy. Appreciate you for the super chat, my friend. Thanks for the support of the channel and supporting me as well. All right, so let's go. Then after that, the Yankees have an off day to face the Houston Astros to kick off September. 3-game series against the Houston Astros in Houston that we got to worry about right there. And then the Yankees got to be able to try to figure out, win that. You got to win that. You want to be taken serious? Win that. Yankees have a September call up here on this day. Who are they going to call up? I don't know. I'm going to guess that they're going to bring up a pitcher because they're probably going to send down Yeri de los Santos. They might bring up Yarborough. I don't know if Yarborough will be ready, but we know Fernando Cruz is coming back for the Red Sox series. So they're going to send down a pitcher then, right? They might send down Yeri de los Santos. They like to keep Hedrick, but they might send down Yeri de los Santos and then bring him back up. Let me see. Yeah, if they send him down after this series, they're saying that Fernando Cruz will be ready for the Red Sox series. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah,
Jordan S. donated $2 through Super Chat.
Hey, Jordan, thank you.
The Yankees are awful at Busch Stadium.
Ooh, we could take a look at that. We could take a look at their record at Busch in a second. But I do feel like in recent years they have lost to St. Louis. But you gotta figure that out. You got to try to win. But let's look at the rest of the September schedule. It's not going to get easy. This is the gauntlet right here for them. Okay? This is the gauntlet. Like, if you want to make the playoffs, this is going to be the gauntlet that the Yankees are going to have to go through in September. Okay? There is no hiding this. If you want to be a team that contends in October, you got to be able to beat the teams that will be in October. So who you got? You got the Astros for 3. Then after that, you got Toronto for 3. An off day, you got the Tigers for 3. And then the Red Sox for 3. Those games, 6, 9, 12. Those 12 games are a huge chunk of your season. That they can determine your season. But you can sauce up a lot of shit for them. You can't change anything for the Detroit Tigers at that point in time because the Detroit Tigers are already in. They're winning their division. It doesn't matter. You can't change anything for them. You can change things for the Astros. You can make things harder for them. Throw them in that wild card spot. You can change things for the Blue Jays. You're still chasing the division. You go up there and beat them, or you're at home. Beat them. And then have the Red Sox maybe overtake them or have them losing their spot. Get them back in the wild card conversation. Then you got the Red Sox, man. Telling you right now, you're not winning the AL East without beating the AL East. The Yankees have a sub 500 record against the AL East. It is a horrid record, a horrible record. Really bad, okay? I think they have the worst record in the division. Let me see. Do the Orioles have a better record? I'm not sure, but that would be interesting if they do. Here you go. Yankees against the AL East, 14-19. Look at this. Every other team has more wins than the Yankees against the AL East. Who has the best record against the AL East? The Boston Red Sox. Red Sox did not even buy at the deadline. They didn't buy at the deadline. They did nothing at the deadline. You can't allow them to be better than you. Not if you want to be taken serious. No shot, no way. You cannot do that. Here we go. So then after that, then your schedule gets really vanilla, really easy to end the season. So if you go in here, you end off strong. Like if you have a strong 12 games. I don't know what their record needs to be in that. What do the records have to be in that? What does their record have to be in that time? 7. Nah, not 7-5. 7-5 ain't gonna do it. 8-4. 8-4, 9-3. 8-4, 9-3. Actually, what do you guys say? Which one y'all want to pick? 8-4? Nah, 7-5 is not gonna happen, bro. You can't go just 2 games over 500 and expect to win the division there. That means you lost series. I think they got 12-0 is kind of crazy. They go 12-0 and they look scary in the playoffs. I don't think they're going 12-0. 9-3. I'm ODing. 8-4. They gotta go 8-4. They gotta go 8-4 in those 12 games. They gotta go 8-4 if they want to win the division. 8-4. Blue Jays have a harder schedule down the stretch. The Yankees stretch after this over 500 stretch, they got 3 against the Twins. We know what that is. They got 3 against the Twins. Then they got 4 against the Orioles, a day off, and then 3 against the White Sox at home, and then 3 against the Orioles. Guys, if the Yankees don't do it then, if not now, then when? If not this, then what? If not you, then who, bro? I don't know. If you go and take a look at the Toronto Blue Jays end of their schedule, let me click on this. Oh man, look, they still got 3 against the Brewers here. They got 2 more against which they beat the Cubs. They got 2 more against the Cubs. They got 3 against the Texas. We'll see what the Marlins are by then. They still got 3 against the Twins here, and then they got 3 against the Pirates. Let's see what their September end of schedule looks like, guys. Ooh, the Reds are good. The Reds are a good team. Then they got the Yankees. Then they got the Astros. Then they got 3 against Orioles, 4 against Tampa, Kansas City. Ooh, 3 against the Red Sox. They got a little bit of a tougher schedule, but not by much. Not by much. Tampa Bay is horrible. They have so many games against the Rays right now. They have 7 games against. Yeah, their schedule's tough. Their schedule's very, very easy. I don't know what the Red Sox is looking like. You're gonna have to win games, guys. Who must be lonely? Oh, Great White. I haven't read chat right now too much because I'm looking at the schedule stuff. Astros lost the series against the Red Sox because they always get bent over by the Red Sox. I don't know why. They got 3 against the Marlins, 2 against the Orioles. Yankees, 4 versus the Orioles. Shit. They have Pittsburgh here. Ooh, wow. Okay, Guardians are playing okay. Then they got Diamondbacks, which the A's, then they got the Yankees, then the A's, then they got Tampa Bay, then Toronto, then the Tigers. Okay, but the Tigers at this point, bro, the Tigers are not gonna be like, they'll try to win, but this is all tune-up shit, man. This is all tune-up for the playoffs. They're not gonna be like going hard like crazy at that point in time. So I don't know. Is it GG's? I don't know. But those are the schedules. The Yankees do have a more favorable schedule down the stretch. But that doesn't mean that none of those teams can't play spoiler. And they can, and they probably would. We just don't know. So we'll see. All right, let's do some... Let me see. Did Boone say anything interesting today? Aaron Boone says he sees Giancarlo as an outfield option in the upcoming series against the Cardinals. If Aaron is not ready to go, I'll have him as an option there. Obviously, a bigger outfield and a different setup there, but I think that we had to keep it as an option. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So let's see right now. Yankees Yankees will only go as far as their starting pitching takes them. You know, like we know what it is. We know what it is right now, man. Like they got like all of this stuff going. And if they want to be taken serious, they got to be able to pitch deep into games, man. So we got to figure that out. Joez, I also think that it would be really nice if all of the Yankee starters could go 5 to 6 innings. Yeah, me too. Not 5, 6. They need to go 6 innings. We cannot get 4 innings every night out of the pen. Yes, we always need some auto correction. Look at the Detroit against the AL East, 16-9. Yanks need to make 0 mistakes the rest of the year. Yeah, they made all of their mistakes already. They made all of their mistakes for 2 years already. Oh my God, Great White's just in here hating, huh? Angels lead the Dodgers 4-3, and then you have. You said typical response to someone gets cooked. Yeah, you guys. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Yeah. So I mean that. Here we go. For the Yankees to get me to believe, they have to beat the Red Sox #1. That's like a prerequisite. They got to beat them 3 out of 4. In that series. If not, I'm telling you guys, we're cooked. I still don't believe that the Yankees will make the playoffs because they have shown me that they are more of that trash team, and they have shown me that they are less of that really good team. Until they show me otherwise, I'm open to be wrong. I would love to be wrong. What? I want to be wrong. I need to be wrong. I aspire to be wrong. Yeah. I need to be wrong. If we have all that, then that'll be good. Look at that. Oh, wow. Red Sox score again. It's now 10-0 over the Astros. Yeah, because the Astros forget how to play baseball when it comes to facing the Boston Red Sox. They just want to turn around and say, get bent over and get glory hole the whole time. Joey, stop hating, fake Yankee fan. All right, whatever. You say what you want to say. We in there tomorrow. Judge bobblehead day must win. Tomorrow is a must win. Oh, I forgot to check. Is tomorrow a night game or is it a day game? Night game, 7:05. Shit. What should I do tomorrow? Should I stream tomorrow? Or should I go to the game? I don't think I could go to the game. Now that I think about it, I don't think I could go to the game. I think I should stream. It's been a while since we streamed a full game. So I'll probably stream tomorrow's game. We'll do a watch along. Tomorrow. And then the Yankees will have the day off. The Thursday day off before they go to St. Louis. And then we'll do that. We'll do a stream. We'll do a stream tomorrow. Yeah, I don't even know. What was I thinking about going to Yankee Stadium? They haven't earned my ticket. You know me. I got a little hype sometimes. Oh, look, the Red Sox score again. It's now 12-0. Yes, because the Astros forget how to play baseball whenever they face them. Yeah, that's what it is. So I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be on there tomorrow. If you guys are here, appreciate you. Appreciate all the people that left some super chats. Thank you for donating to the channel, man. Appreciate y'all. Night game tomorrow, Joe Ryan against the Yankees. We'll see what happens. We have Cam Schlittler as well. And I'll be excited to cover that. And I will see you guys on the morrow. Okay? Toronto look kind of scary. Not going to lie. No. We'll talk about that. But guys, like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. Stay pinstripes strong. Let's go Yankees, all right? Peace, y'all.